EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick
We welcome you,
off
Mike
Chicago.
Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
Edmonds on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point is up and through, and the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. That is incomplete. No way to force the football. Ball in there, good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up
All
2nd
things
and
considered,
10.
it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll manage to get to the 33. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
Horn on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Ready. Cut.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he will not be able to turn up upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready, set.
Now Dowdle. Room to run at the 35. Rico Dowdle. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Come on, set. Cowboy is ready.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover. It's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they've got it staring down a 3rd and 13. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
His drive will start on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
3-3. Ready?
Look at play action with Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Tetairoa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and a yard. They'll run. It's Swift. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A play fake. Now Williams moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
DeAndre Swift. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Third down and 3. Now Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a
Good
gain
pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
First down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Throw it again. It's Williams. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Williams to the air once more. He'll swing this out to Swift. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will score! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 13-7.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Tremble comes in motion.
Ready.
On play action, Young. That one taken in right side by Legette. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ready.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will score. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Carolina. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Panthers 20, Bears 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Going for it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burden. That one good for 26 yards.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Bears first down.
Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
30-yard line.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Rocco 80. Ready.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He gets this complete to Burden. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard
Here's
line.
Williams now to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Tremble comes in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one complete to Legette. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
32.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Ready, set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 9.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. A throw there, caught by Legette. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Set.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
At the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Set. Second.
Now a toss play, running left. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, right.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Ready.
We begin the 4th with a carry by Dowler. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and inches.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Gain of 10 yards.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 45. White.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans.
Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, When did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Let's go. Cut.
They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Ready up.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers.
Okay,
Now we'll get a
ready?
2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
What is it on?
Off play action. Here's Williams. Moving to his left. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you could see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
What is it on?
They'll go play action here with Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
What is it on? That.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Look at play action with Young. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sacked. A loss of 16 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Back to throw. Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Here we go, here we go. Blue, 32, black shot.
And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Ready, set.
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
What is up?
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Ready, ready.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Ready.
On the toss, they'll run. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
5, 97. Set, ready. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Set.
On 1st down is Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then
Bears
deliver that ball
14.
on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald
Down to
kick
the
off
final
for
few
Carolina.
seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard
Bears
line.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
What is up?
Here we go. One final play. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And it's gonna be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of
Bears
points.
22.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off in Detroit. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. They're working a couple yards past the line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Moving Hippolyte the second, able to bring him down. The rest of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Third down run by Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Action here with Goff. Can't connect on the field of his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Playing to win, bro.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Go tonight. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 30-yard line before they manage to stop him.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion.
Oh, come
It's
on.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Jamison
Quarterback of
Williams.
his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Again, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Jamison Williams.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing again. Here's Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears take possession of the football. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense...
Let him know. Oh, come on,
It's going to be
bro.
incomplete. Looking at his back to start this one, so back to the huddle now for second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
No doubt.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
He's watching me work,
First down,
Sammy.
Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So that brings up second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves
Right.
right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball,
I hear
and we just saw physicality personified.
Finds his running back,
Stand up.
DeAndre Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
No doubt.
Williams with third and long.
I'm fuck with
On
you,
the
boy.
move, headed right. He's going to run for it. And he's going
Yes,
to take
sir.
this down to the 31 before he gets
We
taken
rival.
down. What a
But I
play
fuck
on
with the
third
D.
and 13, and this drive
fuck
will
with the
indeed
D.
continue.
You know, these are the type of plays that
I'm
really
in
get an
Ohio.
offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that
I
big
bet.
run. That
I
inflates
bet,
an offense. And it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's Williams. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by DJ Reed. To have the football up near their 30-yard line after that interception and return.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Look at that power. Deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Big strike here to Williams. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the gun, Goff. And
Oh,
that is how the first
come on,
quarter
man.
will end as that pass falls incomplete. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That's incomplete left side.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Goff on third. Buying some time right. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw from Goff. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
12 more yards. That's another deep.
Gonna throw again. Goff.
First down.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's brought down a little short. No, that's what they do get on the 10-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Going again, it's Goff. This one's caught. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 6.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
For the Lions.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Goff back to throw.
Oh, come
He got
on,
hit as he was
man.
throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
We go, tonight.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jared Goff touchdown.
That is what I call empty in the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he
Yeah.
had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Good job.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right.
Oh,
It's
get the
another first
fuck
down
out of
mistake.
here,
He's
bro.
intercepted again. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
Bullshit today.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Loaded that shit. You supposed to grab that.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
Goff setting the throw.
Come on,
Now
goddammit.
this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Was that just shy of their own 45 after that interception and return.
Hey, we know in this league,
ain't
takeaways
right, it ain't
are
right.
a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
You right.
Williams off the play fake.
Oh,
That's
I
too far
blew
front, and
it.
it's not going to be caught.
Intended for
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Throwing again on 2nd. Williams. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup.
It's a gain of
And that'll be 1st down,
yards.
Chicago.
And the
And not much
Bears
scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
a gain of
Stick around.
16.
More from Ford Field on its way.
1st down, Chicago.
1st down from the 42.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Oh, they get him yet again. And the Lions get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they send a man in motion. To throw again here. 2nd and 10. It's gone. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the interrupt shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Motioning the tight end now.
First down.
Goff on 1st and 10.
There you go.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
That's
And that sack drives him in the wrong direction.
Play all
Ahead
you
of this
want
2nd
to.
down.
On the play.
The Bears decide to call their
You
first
can
time
play all
out.
you want to, my guy.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I hear you.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Out of the shotgun, Carr. Finally lets one go deep left. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Williams on 1st down. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Bears.
1st down, Williams. Chased out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
I hear you.
First down throw by Williams. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Get it off.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
6 yards.
A gain of 26 yards there. And that gives them 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. The final throw before the break.
Oh,
He scores. It is a Chicago touchdown.
let's go.
The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into the locker rooms now, all tied up.
Gotta make you play my game. You feel?
Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game.
You feel me?
Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The
Yeah.
Bears take over first and 10. At
You
their
already
own
got it.
23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams to throw.
You already got it,
Screen
huh?
here to Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Williams from the gun. They misfire on that one. It's behind his man.
Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
No rookie no more.
Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, here's Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
And I be going
Williams
crazy,
will look to
bro.
throw. Splits a couple of defenders and
I
completes
be
it.
going crazy, bro.
He takes this out to
You
around
know
the
what I mean?
46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down. Running for it, it's Swift. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down Bears.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Line up the design keeper. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This time he's looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. He works it down to the 37. DJ Reed brings him down that time. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
Money.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Sailors now on the return. He takes a pop, and
Yes,
the ball
sir.
comes out.
Can't win them all.
And they steal it back
Huh?
on the return.
Can't win them
And
all.
they limit the damage on the return. return, but it is still a turnover. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. And they just did.
Man, they be too confident.
10
Man,
yards
you
on
feel
the
me?
pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. It's our Older Dudes a touchdown.
You still recording that data? Or
Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
Yeah, you already know, bro.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I hear you.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
I gotta believe you. I don't know you. I gotta believe you.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25.
Good.
There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
In the building now, huh?
Makes the score
We got a
Bears
game to
17,
play.
Lions 14.
And
Volley
you
set
still
up
playing
and it's
comeback.
away. Just a 3-point game now.
Hey, but you still playing
Here's
comeback.
Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's do that.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap,
Big
you
dog.
know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Firehouse, nigga.
Here's Williams. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
The 37-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Working from the gun, Williams. They did it! He made the interception! Jack Campbell in the INT.
Williams pass.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Bro, I hate that animation, bro. Like, that
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Cut.
From the gun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Bears.
Gibbs now from the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions down by only 3. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, it's Goff. Behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Come here.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is to throw.
There we go.
Could be it, folks. It's
That was going
intercepted.
the other way.
Kevin Byard comes up with it.
That was
Bears
going the
make the
other
play
way.
that should win them this
Yeah,
game.
now this shit over with, bro. Good game.
First and 10.
You know what? With yet another interception.
That's how you get them out of there. Beat shit out these boys. Get them out of there. Oh, fuck. Give me one more win, I guess.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo
Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Blake Corum now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down throw here for Stafford. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Happening, bro. Tap the screen for me, man. Quit playing. Help the boy get up.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Stafford from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3 inside the 30. This gets the 1st and more. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA.
Puka.
The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
I get this. I understand the temptation here, partner. Trying to follow up one big play with another, but they can't do it. They're stopped on the 2-point try.
Now, oftentimes, if you score on a home run, I'm sure you're emboldened to believe you're just going to get the 2 points. Well, it's not quite that simple. And I'll tell you what else you've now done, Kate. After demoralizing that defense with the big play, you've given them a little life with that stop.
And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
What is up?
Williams starting with the pass here. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be dragged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Williams on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
Brings up 3rd down.
Staying grounded with Swift. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
What is
at
up?
the Rams' 16-yard line.
Watch players! Watch players! Watch players! Yes!
Now Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
A 5-yard loss brings up third down and 14.
Working quickly here. Williams with third and long. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Fourth down, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And they come through to stay on the field. And is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Manangai. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Williams from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. To throw is Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears tie and can take the lead here in the second. TJ for the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here.
Let's go.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Corum now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Rams first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here's Stafford. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Bears turn the interception into a drive starting in enemy territory. He's tackled at the 45-yard line.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
First down throw by Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. Drops it underneath, Swift. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Manungai will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Almost at 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal. Now here's Williams. That one connects. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Corum now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for them from the 31. First and 10. Here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action now for Stafford. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Completed left side to Smith. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Has it downfield working the left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Stafford's going to throw once more. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. 30. The 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He's got the squibber. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. After the pick, Stafford back to the air.
I'll take it. Oh, my
Cut
God.
on the left
I didn't
sideline.
get that.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Stafford now on 1st down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, as a quarterback, you got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching 1 kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Corum now on the return. Coverage coach team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Stafford now off the play fake. Nakua here, he's got it! And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
Gain of 28
A
yards.
28-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the 1st down.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Rams.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford got a lot behind this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Yes, sir. Good game.